What's up guys, welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 3, and today we are starting the challenges. So our first one is going to be Badlands breeding, and we are going to be going on Jurassic difficulty. So to do Jurassic difficulty we have 2 hours and 15 minutes to complete it. We have an increased breeding success. Certain species may have the fussy trait, and marketplace is disabled. So let's go.
Welcome to Juvenile Dino Town, USA. People around here absolutely love juvenile dinosaurs. Adults, meh. And maybe it's something in the water or the power of a happy audience, but dinosaur fertility in this place is through the roof. Unfortunately, so is the number of fussy dinosaurs. And that, you lucky thing, is why this one is in your talented hands.
So we're going to start straight away. Let's have a quick look. Park rating, so we need 16 different species, average dinosaur comfort of over 95%, number of naturally bred dinosaurs 70, and income per minute 800,000. We've got a 2 hour and 15 minute par time. Let's see what we've got to work with. That for now. Right, so I think we're just going to have to start immediately. Let's start by putting a let's go like that to begin with. So what I'm thinking is here we put an enclosure over here straight away. Now I don't know whether or not we have the, what's this? This is control center. Let's move that. Straight away over to there. I'm going to check out this terrain as well. Let's demolish that. Demolish that. Right, so the first thing that we're going to do here, guys, is we need to act quickly. Environment. I want to just flatten off the terrain a little bit, just to make it a bit easier to work with. We'll do that a bit more as we go. Right, so the first thing I'm going to do, guys, is enclosures, and I'm going to put that there by itself, and you might find that weird, but we can actually just airlift everything out of it. So let's see what dinosaurs we can synthesize. Edmontosaurus, Gallimimus, and Listosaurus straight away. So we do need some scientists straight away. You for genetics, you for genetics, and you for genetics. Right, so let's start straight away by getting you done. Right, and then what we're going to do is start straight away by putting enclosures in. Now what I'm thinking is guests, no not guests, attractions. Let's put a viewing gallery in. Put a viewing gallery straight in. You can kind of see what room we've got to play with. So we need let's get another. I don't want to absolutely burn all my money on scientists.
Attention personnel. Please welcome your new park colleagues joining us today.
But I also kind of realise that if we're going to make any sort of profit, we need to be using everything we've got. I'm going to extend all the way to the end here. Use every bit of room I've got. Okay, right. Let's get at least a male in there. Okay, right. So we're going to need a staff centre. We're also going to need ground nests. So ground nests is going to be our next thing to do. Let's get some dinosaurs in. We get some dinosaurs and we get some people into the place. While the dinosaurs are being created, let's level off our park. It's not costing us anything to do this. If you work on a level playing field, guys, it should make it a lot easier. You can always adjust the terrain yourself, you kind of see fit. I just want to work with this for now, especially while we're waiting for dinosaurs to be synthesized. We're really focusing on the scientists, I think, at this current time as well, because the scientists are going to be the ones that make a lot of this happen. So let's focus on as well, let's get some guest amenities in. Mind you, we need to wait until guests come in really.
Complete. Incubation personnel en route to collect the asset. Ready to pick up the asset.
So let's make sure we've got.
Oh, your next
gates.
performance review is going to be sparkling. Partly because you're so efficient that I'm considering letting you write it.
Right, and as soon as we get some sort of dinosaurs in, we'll start making a bit more money. As people will start arriving.
Asset in transit.
And then we can focus on drinks and stuff like that. There's quite some more. I like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Edmontosaurus to the park.
The Edmontosaurus is a large herbivore that moves in herds. Although it usually walks on 4 legs, this dinosaur can raise itself up onto its hind legs when looking for food or keeping an eye out for danger. A useful ability and an impressive one to watch from a viewing gallery.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restaurant
Let's see what
is
they
now
need.
open
So let's have a look.
whenever nature
Ground fibre. Oh, well, let's start with pasture. So let's make it all nice and green.
Asset transported. Asset transportation underway.
Put some water in here too. Right, good. So now these are going to start making money.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Edmontosaurus to the park. Asset delivered.
Which of course is more good for us. Okay, so that's a start, isn't it? And the other thing we'll need, of course, is an emergency shelter. We're currently out of money. So hopefully now we will start turning it around a little bit.
Asset has been delivered.
The dinosaurs are really no different from us when it comes to their emotional states. Comfortable dinosaurs are content dinosaurs, and content dinosaurs are more likely to thrive.
Yeah, they seem pretty happy. That's good. We need to claw some money in first before we can do anything else. So we can, if absolutely necessary, fire someone. Otherwise, we've just got to wait for a bit of money to roll in, and then we can work on our next thing. And I think, like I said, the first thing we're going to do is research that. So that's 140,000. So let's just see if we can get to 140,000 pretty quickly. Have a look at
our contracts. Okay, so that's a nice easy one, because as soon as we can afford a shelter, which we can now, that will cover that pretty swiftly. And that will give us our bonus. And then we can research that. Yeah, we can't do anything about hotels at the minute, guys. Right. Slow that down. Right, research. Let's go straight
Brilliant
for
work. There's a reason we all rely on your expertise.
22 seconds, we'll get that done. And then we're going to put a nest straight in, I think, here, guys, so that these guys can start breeding. And then we're going to we need to put maintenance. So let's get maintenance in. Of course, maintenance isn't going to work without power. Right, let's wait for a little bit more money. Let's check our contracts. 50k per minute. Take a photo worth at least 31,000. Let's see if we can do that immediately. Okay, yes, we bankrupt. Let's try. Yes. Go, that's a nice bonus for us straight off.
This good work is going straight on your permanent record. I'm kidding. There is no permanent record. Not one that's written down, at least.
Multiple nests required. Right, okay, so one there. Let's kind of just put a couple of trees around these nests as well. Cool. Right. Yeah, hopefully now we'll start getting babies kind of imminently. So the next thing will be, let's get another enclosure and let's get some more dinosaurs in. So Galamungus, they breed pretty quickly, don't they? And if we kind of put a nice big enclosure, I reckon we can get quite a few dinos in it. So I reckon if we maybe go 3, insufficient funds, okay, that's fine. We'll just keep doing it as we go. So let's put a couple of males in there. We're going to wait again for money now, but let's check contracts again. We can't do anything with them, unfortunately. Oh, we're down to minus 47 already. Wow. let's keep checking these contracts. We can't do a medium amenity because we haven't got it unlocked. Yeah, it's going to be pretty tough to get it to 2 stars immediately. We can't research dig sites 2. But we probably could. We probably just need to wait for a bit of money. We're back in the black. Let's see how much it is to do dig sites. 140. Let's see which one it was. Medium herbivore dig sites 2. $140. Ooh, I don't think we're going to get 140k very quickly.
This needs some work.
Yeah, we're struggling here for cash. Let's replace the contracts and see if we've got anything different. Complete an we can't do an expedition until we've done. Oh wow. Yeah, these are fun ones. These are really fun ones. So I think we're going to have to possibly just keep taking a few photos. Just to help us with cash a little bit.
Please stand by for the returning helicopter.
It's the only problem when it's a very slow start. We're struggling. Right, we've got 91,000. Let's get these Galamungus done. Because that will help us as well when we get a new enclosure. Ooh, we've got our first nest claimed. Actually, I reckon right. Let's slow down time again. We don't want to be eating into our time because we're already at 26 minutes and we have done nothing as of yet.
Acknowledging asset collection request. En route to collect the asset.
Right, let's get them in. Ooh, new eggs have been found. So that's going to be our first Bambinos. Nice. Oh, and it's 5 as well. Good. So what we need, guys, We'll get the Gallimonger in. Let's get a nest in for them.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Gallimimus to the park.
See if we can replace this contract with something a little bit more rewarding. Okay, easy, frustratingly, but easy. So let's go with, who's the worst one? That one there. Fire scientist. So that's actually give us a little bit of a bonus boost.
Efficiency like you've shown can only be the marker of great ambition. I think you and I share that quality.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Gallimimus to the park.
So, no, we're not doing great at the minute.
Asset has been collected.
I'm gonna have to keep doing some contracts here. Right, small herbivores, big sites, 2. Yeah, I don't think that'd be too bad. Right, let's get something. Let's get this right for these.
Delivery complete. Asset has been collected.
We are gonna have to wait for money because it will eat into it pretty quickly.
Transportation complete.
Right, good. So that's our first Gallimonger in, and they should breed pretty quickly.
Commencing asset transit.
So we've got 3 eggs in there, 5 eggs in there, and that's empty. So we've got 8 eggs already, and that might be pretty much ample for them, to be fair, because that's 8 extra dinosaurs in that enclosure. That's going to get pretty tasty pretty quickly. But we could move them nests into here, then we wouldn't have to pay for
Asset
them.
transportation underway.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Gallimimus to the park.
The higher satisfied they are,
Transportation complete.
the better it is for us. We're going to make more money, so just have to keep an eye on them.
Transporting asset.
Right, so the next thing, guys, I think we're going to have to do an expedition centre, so we can
Asset
start
has been
doing
delivered.
some expeditions and earning some money that way too. Okay, we're just about to get some life coming out of the nest. So we've got 5 there. Brilliant.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Atlantosaurus to the park.
may want multiple nests. So what we're going to do is move that one into that one as well. And then as soon as this one's done, we'll do the same with that. That's only got 1 minute and 35. We should see then some movement there too. I'm going to kind of leave this area, I think, ready for potential. Oh, we haven't got any. Hold on. Okay, small herbivores, dig sites too. Let's have a look at that. 140k. Oof. And we're already 32 minutes in, guys. So we've got the money for that. Let's get that done. Now, what would help, of course, would be like a hotel.
At this rate, you might finally unseat me as Employee of the Month. I mean, I choose who gets it, so you won't. But you still did a great job.
Gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of...
Right, let's get some digging done. We've got some movement coming out the nest as well. Good stuff. So guys, we've got eight bambinos. Brilliant. Okay, still leaving the nest there. So I'm happy with them that they've got like 8 nests. Let's see now if we get some nesting in there. And we're up to 2 stars almost. Place contracts. Yeah, okay, that one's pretty good. I think we've already got them. Yeah, we have. Start getting some done. And then we're gonna have to research a science the thingy one next, so that we can have rests done. Oh, we've got wide paths as well. Good. So if we research wide paths and the staff centre, that will give us our next sort of like easier things to do. obviously the staff centre will allow our staff to rest, which is something obviously we will need.
Setting additional task.
Right, let's do this. Oh no, no. We need to look for. We need to research that first, so that we can rest our scientists, and then carry on. Oh, nice. They rest straight away. Right, brilliant. Let's get on to incubating some of these. And of course, we now need medical scans as well. Bloody hell.
Synthesis procedure.
So we'll do that. Let's get
Knowing that you're
operations,
helping to ensure the
medical
survival
now.
of such majestic animals should be reward enough. But you do also have my appreciation.
I want to keep that for a monorail.
Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel, please stand by.
Oh, come on. We have it somewhere I want it. release them via airlift into there.
Collecting asset. En route to collect the asset.
Let's get a gate on there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome.
No problem.
Okay, right. And then we're going to want... I get the feeling we're going to have to research something here.
Asset being transferred.
Right, let's get that research done immediately. Try and keep it here. As soon as it's done, they can medicate straight away.
Asset being transported. Asset transported.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a blizzard to the park.
Okay, so let's see what we've got here.
Asset delivered. Transporting asset.
Pasture. These look like they're going to be quite easy to deal with. Okay, cool. Right. So, let's now focus on continuing what we were doing. Because we are now 42 minutes in. Currently, we've got 3 different species and only 8 babies. So, that is something we need to be working on. So, the next thing, of course, I'm going to put a small
Delivery has been completed.
nesting area.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing.
Just keep them going as quick as we can. We're up to 500,000 here now, guys. So we're doing alright. And we've got nests claimed as well. Good, which means we're going to have more bambinos. Scientists. Let's see if we can recruit more scientists. In fact, let's go check our contracts first. See if we can't get disease free. Okay, for 5 minutes. Yes, it's a 5-minute task. But hey, Right, let's see what we can do here. Not much. Right, we'll take her. We'll take him. And let's just see our research. So, attractions. Okay. Guests. Medium amenities would be, you know, a good one, and wide path would be a good one. We just need a little bit more of the geome for that, because with the little bit more for the geome, we will be able to make males as well. What have we got here? What's this one? That'll do. Let's keep them busy. Keep our scientists busy. That's going to be the task. So that one's been claimed. That wasn't occupied. That wasn't occupied. A minute. Ooh, look at all these people. Really bustling. It's working, it's working. There we go, right. So they're making money, each of them. And to be fair, they're still making money as well. Oh, we've got eggs. Ooh, we've got at least kind of 4. Good. So with them, we should then be able to breed them, and whether or not they go in here with the Galamongus or not, I don't know. Hopefully they will be able to, but we need to research wide paths. So much we need to do here, and it's kind of a real shame that when, you know, you've done everything, oh, look at that, beautiful, when you've done everything in the main game and then you've kind of got to start again, it really you know, doesn't make it necessarily easy. So we're going to do these, and then we're going to do some research. Okay, so let's make it a little bit easier for ourselves. Let's do wide paths. And let's face it, the quicker we get it done, the better. So currently, just a recap of where we are: 3 out of 16 different species, 8 naturally bred animals, an income per minute. We're not too worried about that. And we've now got another nest claimed by the Galamongus. So brilliant. That is more baby dinosaurs on our radar.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, let's research that as well. The more research, the better it is. Yeah, they're complaining about overcrowding, so Let's change it to medium paths and replace on. That's a start, isn't it? Okay, so we've got 2-star now. Great. Let's finish what we were doing here, please.
Someone's angling to get their face on the cover of Paleo Curation Monthly. Okay, sure, the magazine doesn't exist, but if it did, you'd be a shoo-in.
So these like a population of at
There was a
least
time
3.
that I put career progression above all else, you know. You have a bright future ahead of you, but don't forget why you're doing it.
And then we'll go back to... Oh, yes, we've got even more. Okay, so we've got... Oh, we've had babies, guys. We've had babies. We're up to 12. Cool. We're making a really decent profit now. Well, that's a nice easy one, so let's get a small hotel.
Incubation complete. Prepare asset. Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we increase the hotel capacity of the park.
At this rate, you might finally unseat me as Employee of the Month. I mean, I choose who gets it, so you won't. But you still did a great job.
So they're not necessarily going to go in there with them. So that means we now need to think about more enclosures. So let's just see. We've got plenty of room. So let's just take a moment to level off what we've got here. Again, just a bit further, just to make it easier for us to work, guys. They also research monorails if it's possible, so we're going to have a look at that now. See if monorails are possible to research. We're going to have Gallagher's taking over for decades here. Just don't get me wrong, it is absolutely fine. That'll do for time being. Right, research. Let's have a look. So, guests, monorail. Let's do it. Oh, okay. We need to rest our scientists first. That they rest immediately here. Okay, so while we're doing that, let's get a new enclosure built. And let's kind of go. We don't really need to go too mad. They're not not massive dinosaurs. Oh wow, yeah, we've got loads. How many Galamungus is there? Oh, absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Loads. So we're up to actually 17 babies already, which is absolutely fine. Let's get these now released via airlift into their new enclosure. Fossils, we can get them done in a minute. Okay, so let's get fossils done.
ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Sticky Moloch to the park.
I mean, to be fair, I think actually that would be that bang on there. Not even bothered if it's not a massively long track. It's just to get people moving, isn't it?
Attention personnel. A new monorail station has opened and guests will be arriving shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Sticky Moloch to the park.
Asset transportation underway. Delivery complete.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Sticky Moloch to the park.
Let's see what we've got here. Obviously start with a bit of shallow water.
Transporting asset.
Pasture, green.
Asset has been transported.
The ground leaf. And a bit of cover. And what we'll do is we'll put it right on the edge here. Between the enclosures like that.
The right scenery can have a profound effect on an animal's well-being. Let's see just how beneficial it can be to these animals.
Let's put a nest there as well, guys. Right. Good. That's looking really, really
Asset has been
positive.
transported.
Right, so we're up to 4 different species, 17 naturally bred. Right, let's see if we can do any of the dinosaurs. Okay, right, so we just need a little bit more of them doing, really. While we're doing that, let's fix the rest of this environment. So it doesn't cost us anything to level down, which is great. So most of the games actually like this do cost. Oh, yeah, they're pretty cute. There's 5 of them as well. Yes. babies as well due out of the nesting area. They're Galamongers again, I think. We're going to have to stop them Galamongers breeding in a minute because they are like rabbits at this point. Which isn't a bad thing because it's helping us beat our target. But we are going to be absolutely overrun by them at this point. So, oh, we've got a new one to work on. Okay, so let's think about what we're going to be doing next. Right, these are probably, yeah, they're going to start getting a little bit upset because, let's face it, they are taking up such a huge area. So, let's see if there's any eggs. No eggs in there. No eggs in there. And no eggs in there. Right. So we've got a new viable geo. Pretty happy with that.
Shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
Okay, yeah, I'm liking the way this is looking right now. Right. So they're okay at that rate. And we are now making decent money. So let's see if we can hire some more scientists. She's got genetics of 6. Nice. Right, let's what can we do? Let's have a look at, let's make some new dinos. Let's put 2 males in. And that gives us a minute then to just see where we're up to. So we're up to 1 hour dead on here. We're up to 4 different species, 26 out of 70 naturally bred dinosaurs. So this is going to be 5 different species. So let's get first off, let's do a viewing gallery, because then that will give us a nice distance away from the path.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be advised that our weather forecasts predict an incoming sandstorm.
Now I think these are going to be kind of tiny little things.
Ladies and gentlemen, our weather forecast has been updated.
So I don't think they're going to need massive amount of room.
We have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals. Ladies and gentlemen, please close your eyes and proceed to take cover until the sandstorm has passed.
Shelters. And release these via airlift. Now, yes, they probably will
The
go in with something
strongest,
else.
most
but
dominant animal in a pack tends to take the role of alpha, of leader. It seems that hierarchy of the strong is taking place here too.
Right, fossils. Let's go again. Presume we're going to take a picture of the ill dinosaur. Oh, nice. Storm's blowing over.
Ladies and gentlemen, during our recent handling of anomalous events, ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome you to the park.
Asset transport.
We'll rest everyone again in a minute, and then we'll carry on doing what we were doing.
Confirming asset delivery.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Dryosaurus to the park.
That's a good-looking nest. Let's hope the dinosaurs like it as much as me.
expensive just to make grass.
Transportation complete. Assets in the air.
Okay, good. Right. So they're comfy as well now.
Asset delivered.
Let's get a nest in there too.
Transit has
Okay,
commenced.
right. So let's see where we're going next. Now, guests, let's have a look at our amenities.
Asset has been transported.
So they're not going to make a lot of money at the minute. Right, so we've got them. Let's go with them now. Let's get some scientists on to rest. Let's face it, they only take seconds. Good. And then let's get these incubated. Let's go for 2 males. And then let's go and do some more expeditions. Okay, let's research our next dig sites.
Asset has been transported.
Good, we are looking really good here. So 26 out of 70 naturally bred dinosaurs. Up to 477 per minute and 5 out of 6 different species. So let's release them via airlift and see where we can go with them. And again, we'll go into this new area then.
To collect the asset. En route to pick up the asset.
Now, we don't necessarily need to go for getting 100% with each geome like we did in the main game. We only need to go with sufficient ones to just to make males, basically. Sorry.
Asset has been collected.
Okay, 6 out of 16 done.
and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome our honorable
Asset has been collected.
Attention personnel. A new monorail station has opened and guests will be arriving shortly.
Adding to the list.
Nice. That gives us another viable geome straight away. And we are currently 1 hour and 9 minutes in.
Asset being transported.
Well, aren't you the rising star? One sec. Note to self. We need to lock this park manager in a 20-year contract ASAP. You didn't hear that, right?
Ladies and
Okay,
gentlemen.
great. So, that's really, like, helped us increase there. Let's get these little dudes happy.
Asset transportation underway.
Okay, yeah, they should be pretty happy. And again, let's get...
Asset transportation complete.
They want multiple nests. Okay, right, good. And then let's get a viewing gallery.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome our homorocephaly to
Cool. Doing alright, right. We're doing
Asset
alright
being
here, guys.
transported.
They've already got nests as well. Brilliant.
Area being patrolled. Asset delivery confirmed.
We are pleased to welcome our homorocephaly to the park.
Look at all these
Transit
people
has
just kind of walking down here. That's great. Ooh, that's another 4 eggs. Right, let's see how our fossils are. Right, okay, expedition map. So, 77%, that's fine. 95, that's fine. Okay, let's go for this guy. And let's have a look at research. Let's have a look, see if there's any more dig sites. We can't do that one. Not at the minute.
Delivery complete.
There's another 4 bambinos. So let's just see where that takes us to now. Right, 6 different species, but we're working on them, guys. Really quickly, comfort is at 95%. Naturally bred animals is at 31 out of 70, so we're almost halfway there. We are making the 800,000 already. Brilliant. So we've just got to keep going the way we're going. And time-wise, we're on to 1 hour and 13 minutes. So the next task is to keep going at unlocking more dinos. Keep going. Right, sorry, back to research. Just to recap where we were. So we can do that one now. So let's do that one too.
Asset transportation complete.
Right, so they're happy in there, and we've got a nest as well. Good. Okay, so we don't have the skill to do that. We have the skill to do that one though. So let's get more and more of them unlocked, and then obviously we can go and do more and more expeditions. It's all about scientists now. We've got nothing in the hatchery base, so let's see what we've got here. So we don't have any of them bred yet. We don't have any of them bred yet, and we don't have any of them either. So they're going to be our kind of next 3. We're going to see if they're going to be compatible with anything that's already in the park too. Let's just focus on a little bit of research, focus on a little bit of fossils. So scientists, I think we're good for 1 or 2 digs. Right, let's go. Let's start. What have we got here? 50 seconds. Good stuff. It's all about getting it done as quick as absolute possible. And we're not far from opening up our next area too. We've definitely got a bit of room over here to play. So what I'm kind of thinking is we do the path to follow around like that, and we do a little enclosure in the middle. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So that join up just like that. Right. So fossils, let's keep moving. Okay, so that's almost done it in one sitting. So 29 seconds with that one, and I reckon we now get our next dinosaurs in for incubation. So we're going to go with this dude. Something I've never bred before, this one. 7 seconds, awesome. Right, so we've got 6 eggs, so let's go with that. Let's put 2 males in.
It gives us a better chance of breeding. So whether or not they're going to be able to go in there, I don't know at the minute. So what we're going to do here is while they're making, so I'm going with quite a tight path around this enclosure here, because I want to be able to have a decent sort of sized enclosure in the middle of the path. Be able to see now, of course, is whether or not they are compatible with any other dinosaur. We've got more movement coming, that is brilliant. So we're now up to 35 out of 70. Let's see if released via airlift, whether or not they are capable of going in. They would go in there, they would also go in there, and they would also go in there. Now whether or not that's enough room for them, I don't know. You know what, they'd probably go in there. Let's go with that.
En route to collect the asset.
Let's go with that. Let's move them into there. Right, so we're going to continue this path here that I was working on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome the Pterosaurus to the park.
And let's kind of make it
Asset has been collected.
so they don't necessarily have to walk all the way around if they don't want to. Have we got? We haven't got. That in there. Have we? Right, let's get that done.
Confirming task.
Right, so fossils. We've got none in a minute. Right, so expedition map. Let's go again. I think I've said it previously. We don't necessarily have to. Oh, okay. Let's send some of our scientists on to rest first. We don't necessarily have to have 100% geome in this challenge because you only need over a certain percentage to actually achieve male and female.
Asset transportation in progress.
These cute little animals, the Psittacosaurus, are rather fascinating. They have impressive, self-sharpening teeth that are amazing at slicing through plant matter. Despite that, they still need to swallow stones or gastroliths to help them digest their food. Eating habits aside, though, I'm an especially big fan of those tail quills, and I'm sure our guests will be too.
Oh, they've gone into this one, haven't they?
Asset in transit. Transportation complete.
Okay, so let's go with our new enclosure up there. sort out power in a moment. Okay, so we've got a nice little enclosure up there. This gives us then more room for shops, emergency shelters, etc. So let's go with power.
Asset being transported.
And you know what? I think we might need more maintenance facilities now. So we're going to put a new maintenance facility.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Psittacosaurus to the park.
Assets in the air. Asset has been transported. Patrol underway. Adding to the list.
Cool. Right. Do you know what? We might need a new ranger team as well.
Setting additional task.
So it's saying that something hasn't got a path. Ah. Okay, we didn't connect that to the path. Right, fossils. Let's keep going here, guys. And let's also start incubating more. So what haven't we got? That, and that. They'll pretty much go with anything. Okay, 39 seconds and we're going to get our new dinosaurs. So we've got currently 7 out of 16 and 35 out of 70. We're on an hour and 23 minutes now, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
It's time for a new ranger team.
Resuming patrol. Confirming task.
Right. So these are ready to be released. So released via airlift. Oh, okay. So we've unlocked the final area now. So to be fair, these are pretty good to go with most things, but we're going to put them over here.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
So, Badlands, Montana, to get 5 stars, we need, as you already know, 16 different species, 95% comfort, 70 bred dinosaurs, and 800,000 per minute. And we are getting there nicely.
Asset transportation underway.
Okay, so we've got another nest claimed. It's over here. Oh, and another one over here. Good. Good. We are breeding. Breeding. Right. So let's go with a restroom. Let's go with an emergency shelter. Oh, I didn't really want to put it that side, but we've put it that side now.
Asset has been collected.
Okay, and then the final sort of thing we'll look at again over this sort of area will be shops in a minute. Kind of hoping that people are going to venture this far to see our new dinos. Right, let's have a look. So, they want a bit of cover. Ground fibre. And of course, a bit of water. We'll find that in a minute. Good, right. That makes them nice and easy.
Asset transported.
Gate. Right, brilliant. So let's just quickly check our food drink scenario.
Asset in transit. Asset transported.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site.
Okay, so we've got power out. Where have we got power out? There we go, we're good. Oh, we've got more eggs.
After an unexpected outage,
Good.
power
We've got
has now
eggs.
been restored across the site.
And then also, it's saying here about a hotel. That's quite simple. We can do that too. So let's go with a hotel. And let's do one over here. Do you know what? This is quite a large park when you start looking at it. It's not too bad. Right. Carry on. Fossils. And synthesizing dinosaurs. Let's keep going here. We'll put a couple of trees around here. Okay, so we need
This next
to...
objective will help us continue supporting dinosaurs. A noble goal deserves maximum focus, as I'm sure you'll agree.
take a picture of that so we can research. We'll just wait for him to go over there because he's going over there anyway. Oh, we got some life coming out of the nest. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brilliant.
We are pleased to welcome a Dryosaurus to the park.
There was a time that I put career progression above all else, you know. You have a bright future ahead of you, but don't forget why you're doing it.
Right, let's get that researched. Okay, so we've got more dinosaurs about to be released. We'll see if they're capable of going into any of the current enclosures. We're an hour and a half in, we've got 8 of the species done and 58% here. So 41 out of 70 babies been born. We're going to have to go on another expedition. Let's get another enclosure on the go. Might not be a massive one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a homolocephaly to the park.
Okay, right, that's a start. So they're ready to be released, so let's release via airlift. Let's see where these bad boys are good enough to go. Do you know what? Let's put them over here. Is that going to be big enough? Or should we, let's just go.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
No problem.
Okay, right, so we've now got that going.
Transporting asset. transportation in progress. Adding to the list.
Right. We are moving here, guys. Absolutely flying now. So, currently 9 out of 16 and 49 out of 70. We've had some more babies born somewhere.
Transporting asset.
Don't have any carnivores yet. So let's have a look in our research, see if we can get some carnivores. Yeah, we will be able to in a minute. Once our scientists have dealt with whatever they're dealing with. Right, good stuff.
Delivery complete. Asset transportation in progress. Delivery complete.
So we're definitely doing alright here with babies.
Transportation complete.
So I'm going to try and just kind of loop that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Go.
Asset transportation underway.
We've got a couple of illnesses going on. What have we got?
Asset has been transported.
Good, right, good. So that will take us up to 10. We're up to 49 out of 70, and we know we've got more babies on the way. closed yet. Ah, we got more babies. That's another 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are
So up
pleased
to
to
53.
welcome
We
our
are
fellow
rapidly
celebrants
moving
to
with the
the park.
babies, which is brilliant. It's just what we need. So them eggs are almost done. So let's keep. Actually, let's research some carnivores. And then we're on the next expedition. So let's see what we've got. We've got that up to 71%, that's absolutely fine.
Objective feels like a pretty formal word, but I think we should try and get this done.
I don't really want to do anything we've already got a half decent geome for, and I would like to get a carnivore in. So let's go for a carnivore. And then once that's done, we will rest our scientists again. So time-wise, guys, we're up to 1 hour and 40 minutes now. We're going to have 10 different species, and we've only got 17 more babies to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the park.
From one management maestro to another, you're doing excellent work here.
So what we'll do here is we'll actually take that fence away there in the middle, because they are able to be together. That now means we can also put let's have a look.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So they
we
are
pleased to welcome an Allura Titan to the park.
medium sized nests. Okay, let's get some hold on, let's use them, and then scientists, just train him.
I couldn't be certain that joining this group would actually lead to helping the dinosaurs, but oh man, am I glad it is. And really, that's mostly down to your good work. Thank you.
So we've got 10 species now, guys, and we're looking really good. Let's put another viewing gallery in.
Transit has commenced.
Now we've got people actually venturing this far. We have Okay, good. Right, they should be fine.
Asset has been transported.
Apparently we've got an ill dino somewhere. Can't see it on the map. We've got more nesting. Good. Good stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay, so 10 out of
Asset has been
16.
transported.
for whenever you
And expeditions, let's carry on. Ah, okay. Oh, he's had a little journey all the way to the other side of the thingy, and isn't happy.
Not a problem. Sure thing. Add it to the list. Bring it up.
Right, right. Let's see where we're going now. So dinosaurs are definitely going to be born very soon. That's not an issue. Right, let's get our scientists onto rest first. Okay, and then let's go with... Let's get some carnivores in. And we then want to do some more expeditions. Looking really good, guys. Time-wise, we've got 45 minutes. Sorry, half an hour. So in half an hour, we need to get 6 more different species made and 17 more babies. It's going to be close. But not impossible. So we're just going to increase our land use here. We're definitely going to have to make a new enclosure. We've got some carnivores. So this is where our carnivores are going to go.
Ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
Asset collection request received.
Ladies and gentlemen, after
Why we
an
don't have a
unexpected
thingy there,
outage,
I don't know.
and gentlemen, we are pleased to
Commencing asset transit.
So we know we're going to need, I'd say, a carnivore feeder. And water, of course.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome you to the park.
Asset transportation in progress. Confirmed.
Good stuff. Right, so we're up to 11 and 53. We need to have more bambinos coming. So let's see what we haven't got. Iguodon. And that one. We haven't got either of them two. So where's that going to put us up to? 11, 12, 13. If we get them two done. Okay, so that's another 4. We've got more.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome you.
Right, so we're up to 58.
Assets in the air.
We're both busy people, so let me be direct. I have a task I'd like completing, and I think you're the one for the job.
Time-wise, 25 minutes, guys. 25 minutes.
Has been transported.
Okay, right, let's get back to the expedition. Get something different to what we have already got.
Oh, our animals have put their nest to good use. An ecosystem in action. Incredible.
Asset transportation complete.
Ready for you to observe our magnificent animals.
So restroom, we're okay. Let's check emergency shout coverage. We are a little bit uncovered over there, but nothing too major. Let's pop one over there. Okay, wow. Absolutely raking it in at the minute. Just keep these expeditions going. One hour 53 minutes, so we've just got over 20 minutes now. We need another 12 dinosaurs to be born. Let's just check the state of some of them. So that one's ready soon. That's unoccupied. 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 No, we didn't put one up there, so let's get one up there. Okay. Nothing in that one. Nothing in that one. So we've got 3 coming out there in 1 minute. So currently we've only got 3 babies coming out, which is going to take us to 62. We've got another nest that's been claimed, so that's great. Let's put them in there.
Heading to collect the asset. En route to collect the asset.
Right, let's look at the next dinosaur to synthesize. Struthomyces, they're nice and easy. Another enclosure. Wow. Oh, we've got more babies. Not that you can see them. We've got 3 more there that have just been born. So we're up to 61. We do need to see more than that though.
delivered.
Some more eggs have been found in nesting area
Asset
16.
transportation in progress.
So 12. Let's release these. A minute.
Delivery has been completed. Transporting asset. Delivery has been completed. Asset transportation in progress. Acknowledging asset collection request.
So, right. 13 now.
You're turning out to be someone that I can truly rely on. And my trust is not something that many have managed to earn.
Time-wise, we've got 17 minutes left. So we just need a few more naturally bred dinosaurs to be leaving these nests.
Asset delivery confirmed. Commencing asset transit.
God, we need to see some more dinosaurs being released, being bred. Come on. Okay, so we've got a new nest over here. Good.
We've got a sick animal, and no one wants to see that. You know what I do want to see, though? You getting that animal the right treatment.
Transportation underway.
The Struthia mimus is another species that firmly establishes the connection between dinosaurs and birds. Even its name literally means ostrich mimic. The similarities are uncanny, right down to this animal having a beak rather than teeth.
close now, guys.
Any ecology is made up of an uncountable number of tiny interactions. Everything matters to something else. In our case, this next objective matters to me. Could you take it on?
Asset being transported.
So we've got a storm, have we?
Delivery has been completed.
Oh, no. Oh my god, it's absolutely ruining my park. What is going on? Wow.
En route to pick up the asset. En route to collect the asset.
Right, we need to keep synthesizing here. Ooh. I don't want to run out of time here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the experienced during our recent handling of anomalous events.
Asset being transported.
We've got 10 minutes. 10 minutes, guys, to get this last bit done. We need to incubate 2 more different types of dinos. So
Wow,
let's
you're
just get
pretty
moving
impressive
at
to
this
see in
point
action.
now.
Maybe I should be making notes on you
We need
instead of the
4
dinosaurs.
more naturally bred dinosaurs to happen.
Asset being transported.
We've got 3 in that one.
let's see where these are capable of being. Can't release them yet. We're running out of time here. We've got 69 out of 70 naturally bred dinosaurs. We've got 10 minutes, guys.
Transportation underway.
It's painful waiting for these to be released.
Transporting asset.
Especially when we're getting close to the limit.
Asset transportation complete. Delivery complete. As received.
We've got 7 minutes to get this done.
Asset transportation complete.
Where do I want to put these? Do you know what? We're getting close now, so let's just get on into there. They're only tiny little things. Right, we've completed that. Naturally bred dinosaurs 70. Water. Meat. They're happy like that. We're not focusing on anything else now but getting these released. Two minutes 26. We've got more babies, and we've got 6 minutes left.
Transportation underway.
And do you know what we're going to do with these? We're going to release them exactly where they are, so that we don't have to wait.
When people think of dinosaurs, they tend to imagine animals of a certain size.
Any of
And
the
yes,
release
most
area.
dinosaurs are at least bigger than modern animals. The Microceratops is different. But don't let its small size make you underestimate it. They are still dinosaurs, with all the dangers that implies.
I've got a task for you, and as a treat, I'm gonna let you decide how to handle it. Thank me later.
Right, okay, so
Across the site. Available personnel Please respond. Incubation complete. Prepare asset for release.
So for now, we're just gonna get on released into here, and that. Oh, we've lost money now. Come on. Oh wow, come on. We've lost loads of money per minute. We really... 3 minutes.
Assets in the air. Asset in transit.
2 minutes.
Been collected. Delivery complete.
We can't fail on this now because we already had that 524,
Asset being transported.
594,
Asset transported.
6, 7, 790,
Well, look
800,000.
at that.
We've just
You've
done it.
earned us 5 stars. Success like this is the only thing that gets me out of bed in the morning. Well, that and the triple shot coffees.
Oof. Guys, we did it. Beat the Badlands challenge on a Jurassic difficulty. Couldn't have done it any closer to the knuckle. Fastest time 2 hours and 15 minutes, which was the part-time. Whether or not we get it for beating the part-time or not, I don't know. But guys, that is the challenge complete. It was tough, not gonna lie, but we got there. So you do really need to work rapidly and, you know, get those babies done. We almost failed there because we had a couple of dinosaurs that had gone rogue. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Join me next time where we're going to do, let's have a look which one is next. It's going to be the Caillou challenge. Okay, so meet me there next time. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, guys. Bye bye.